welcome to O to Be Organised. I'm doing this because it seems that anyone who comes into our house thinks I have some kind of storage and organisational issues, in that I seem to have everything in a plastic box, drawer or bin. So I decided, after I've been thinking of doing this now for, gosh, years probably, I thought, right, I'm going to bite the bullet and actually get on and do it and see what people actually think. So I'll appreciate any feedback, whether positive or negative, hopefully more on positive as I'm a rookie at doing this. So I'm going to show you my pantry. I did originally do a video of my pantry on my own and wondered why the vision was kind of in a tapered, narrow box, which my husband said I was holding the camera portrait as opposed to landscape. So he's now recording me because I made a slight hash. So this is my pantry. We live in a 1980s detached house, so it wasn't built with a pantry. Well, actually it was in the kitchen, but it was just, you open the door and the shelves are directly in front of you. So my husband's been trying to fathom ways of building a pantry now since we moved in here about 5 years ago. So what he ended up doing, he stole something off of our dining area. It was like a nook area, and he put a wall across, and this door originally would have gone straight into the dining room, but now it goes straight into my pantry, which is a walk-in pantry, although it's fairly full because I have a lot of things in here. So I'm going to give you a look. It's got an automatic light which comes on as soon as you come in. So probably I'm gonna kind of stand back so you get an overall view of what it looks like. The cameraman should be zooming in. So this has been done now for about 6 weeks to 2 months, and it's taken quite a lot of rearranging to get it to the point where I'll never be completely satisfied. I will always be moving it around because I'm that type of person. But these have been the latest acquisition. Before these I had boxes here, just lidded boxes, which are great. I use them in the hoy for shoes, but here it was a nightmare, because if you wanted something at the bottom you had to take every single box down to get to the one at the bottom. So I've sourced on the internet for ages a box which had to fit in, a drawer rather, had to fit in and give clearance to the door. So I found these. They are shoe drawers. They're by Wham, W-H-A-M, and they're fantastic little plastic drawers, and they're great for keeping all your little bits and bobs in, which otherwise you'd have no place to store things. So I'll show you roughly what I've got in them. For some reason these drawers are fantastic. You buy them individually, so that's one individual drawer, and they stack on top of one another and they clip in, so they're a really secure unit. This is for some reason this is a dicky drawer. It doesn't slide in quite as well. In this one I keep, we're in June by the way, Christmas sweets that my sister gave me. She's really sweet. She's my twin sister. So she bought loads of Christmas sweets, so she gave me lots of, she's always given me lots of things, so she gave me lots of Christmas sweets in that one. See what I mean? This, for some reason, this one's just a bit dicky. That on Halloween, getting slightly closer to June. This one, I've got sweets in it. It's looking slightly sorry actually at the moment. We need to, I'm an offer buyer, so when they come on offer I shall buy more sweets. That one's chewing gum. Again, slightly sorry. Mints and all in here, but at the moment they're in a tin in the kitchen because I'm addicted to polos. This one are little Florida Naturals. I think they're 66% pure fruit juice, which are quite good as little snacks for lunch boxes. Hey Basil, for lunch boxes and things. Biscuits in this one. Actually, that one's a little bit probably overpacked. More biscuits. There's a trend to these drawers. More biscuits. And these are little dessert cups. So I've got chocolate custard, which I'm not a big fan on. Someone's eaten one. And these are new Crusher milkshake puddings. So I got those when they were on offer. Rice pots. These are jellies and kind of dessert packets, which are all great because otherwise you can't have them just loose because it just makes everything such a mess. This one I've got sandwich pastes, which I tend to use for some reason in the autumn winter more when I do afternoon teas on a Sunday. I I get these things in my mind. This one are packet pasta and sauce, and these are meringue nests, which I was hoping that soon I'll be able to go fruit picking and perhaps we can make some eaten mess or something with those. And my top drawer at the moment is empty. I haven't found a purpose for that. At the very top I've got mini cereal. They were on offer a little while ago for £1, so I tend to, when something's on offer, buy lots, and my husband and son eat lots of cereal, so they've gone through those quite quickly. So that's those drawer unit. I mean, if I didn't have this, all of these would kind of be stacked up all around the room, so I can't recommend them enough. They're brilliant. And you can, like I said, you can just buy one at a time. So that's what I've bought. I've got them in other rooms in the house, so I've bought them as and when I can afford them or need them. So up here on the very top shelf, which I can't actually reach, I've got unopened baking goods. So I've got flour behind the dates, sugar, they're bread mixes, and icing sugar. They're all unopened, so they only get pulled down when these buckets become empty. These are lock and lock, and I've had these gosh, for quite a long time. They're fantastic. They keep everything dry, in good condition. I have actually got these labelled because these are when I actually have my labeller. Like I said, I've had these probably since I moved into this house. So I keep things like flour, I've got yeast packets, ice cream cones, caster sugar, demerara sugar, icing sugar, some dried fruit and popping kernels. I don't have a microwave, so I've got an old pan, the American one with the handle that you kind of twist, so I use just the popping kernels. Lasagna sheets are in there, and those are a wooden chest of tea, which we bought when we were in France. So they work really well and they're easily stacked up. Oh, these are some milkshake straws, which I think my son's forgotten about because they're still there, and otherwise they wouldn't be. These are again lock and lock. They've got a handle. I don't think they do these anymore. I bought these in Lakeland at the beginning of the year and they were reduced significantly. And I have got some spares, although I haven't got room for them in here. So I've got cream crackers, ready break, and cereal. So they tend to just stay the cereal and the crackers. My husband eats lots of crackers at the moment. He's doing cycling and he's into a soup and cracker kind of thing. I don't quite understand it myself, but he likes those. So here I've got just some packet items. I have got some American products here that my sister and I trade things. If she gets something and she'll share with me and I'll share with her. So I bought these because she does, we're not American, but we do a Thanksgiving thing to give thanks for what we have. So I bought those in preparation of making those come November, sorry. And pot of salt, because I don't use it, but my husband does. These wooden drawers, they're not one unit, they're two, they're one on top of each other. So I've got 4 here. I believe they're old IKEA units. I bought them second hand on eBay. So these are all drink related products. So I've got tea bags, only drink decaf. So there are herb teas and things in here. Lots of twinings. So some of them are open, some of them are not. My husband's a bit faddy. He likes coffee, he loves strong coffee, but he's also going through a little bit of a tea thing. So I bought some different clipper teas for him to try. So that's in that one. These are Horlicks and Ovaltine, so kind of bedtime drinks. I buy the sachets because we don't use them very often, perhaps more in the colder weather, so that it's just a lot better to have them in the sachets. Sorry, I'm joined with 2 of our dogs here. And this one, hot chocolate. So again, I don't tend to drink hot chocolate, it gives me a bit of a headache, so but we keep them in there, my son likes them. And at the very bottom we've got, this is like a desperation drawer for coffee. So I've got 3-in-1 sachets that we've had for quite a while, and other ones there, and these are decaf ones, and also some camp coffee, which is good for cooking. So then that one, and then this one's an empty drawer, which my husband bought some coffee yesterday, so that came down there. These are not, well, these are actually drink, and so are those. But these are all the little bits and pieces that you gather when you're on holiday, or you go to a takeaway place, and I just feel it's wasteful to throw them away. So I keep them. So I've got mayonnaise, Nutella from when we go to France every year, So I just keep them in there, and then if there's anything we haven't got, we can use them. Basil, our Welsh Terrier, is trying to help. He's not amazingly helpful, has to be said. This one, popcorn seasoning. Now this isn't something you can get in the UK, although you can buy it on eBay. It's just a seasoning you sprinkle over popcorn, and I've got a savoury drawer with cheddar, butter and peppercorn, and then the one below a sweet apple cinnamon, chocolate marshmallow. So they kind of, you know, make popcorn a bit interesting.